Hey, Adam!
Hey, Rob!
Let's play a game this week.
No. What kind of game? Like a video game?
No, those are overplayed.
Oh! A drinking game. Presidents and assholes.
I that's fun, but no, I got something else in mind.
Are you thinking like Monopoly?
No, that's old, man. That's boring as hell.
We could play the game of life.
No.
You could be a winner at the game of life.
Game of life? Nah, let's play the game of death!
No, I'm good, thanks so.
Maybe next week we'll play a better game.
Welcome to Stoopid Movies, where we two watch it so you two don't have to.
That's correct. And this week, we played a game, and it was not about life, it was about death. Game of Death. 2017. Not rated, 73 minutes long. Game of Death. We found a board game in wherever we found it, and we pulled it out to play, and it bit us. And what happened?
So these college kids find this board game, the Game of Death, and they all put their fingers on it, and it pricks them and steals some of their blood.
Yeah.
And then it tells them that they have to kill 24 people within a certain time frame, and every time the time frame ends, if they haven't killed someone, one of them, their head explodes, like Scanners.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
The rest of the movie is them arguing back and forth over killing people.
Yeah. Kill or be killed, what do you do?
Kill. We unboxed the package of this game, and inside was a tiny little packet. And when we opened that up, there was a die
Okay.
and some likes.
All right.
And what was in that little tiny packet of likes?
I like the concept of it. I mean, we've seen it before, but the concept's just fun. I mean, playing a game and bad things happen.
Yep.
You know, and you got to play the game.
We've seen the basic idea of you have to kill a certain number of people or you will die done before and better. This was kind of like Jumanji.
Yeah, a
but
little
not
bit.
good. I like the gore that was in this movie.
Yeah.
It was really, really gory. The practical effects were great.
Yes.
The girl in the backseat with her head blown up, and it was just there. And then there was so much blood in the final scene. It felt like they just drenched everything in blood. That was cool. I like that.
Yeah, it was awesome. There's a ton of gore, and it looked good. Like just the color of the blood. The makeup effects, like before the heads are like bubbling, like I don't know. It was just really neat what they did, and there was a lot of it, and most of it's on screen, which is always a plus.
Yeah, this movie had a really high body count.
Yes, at least 24.
Yeah, and that was nice.
Some of the camera shots I liked. Some of them were cool. Like there's a couple slow pan and stuff, and just I don't know. Just as a whole, I thought the movie looked fine enough, the quality-wise and stuff.
Sure.
Whatever that was.
Yeah, I actually did like the characters and their reactions to the situation. I felt like it was, for the most part, realistic to what would happen. I mean, you would have a couple of people who are like, I don't want to kill anyone.
Sure.
We're not going to kill anyone. And then you would have, us.
There's some kind of old school video game type graphics.
Yeah.
Which they look, the aesthetic of it.
They looked really cool.
Yeah.
It had a short runtime. It was only 73 minutes. And short is good.
Yeah, short's always
in
good.
this situation.
So, this is going to fall solely on me, I believe. But I thought the pacing was fine. Sure, there were some scenes that kind of dragged on a bit too long. But I thought it didn't waste time getting to it. And it was just, I don't want to say it flowed well because there were parts where it didn't, but as a whole, I didn't feel the pacing. I didn't get bored. I didn't hate the pacing.
I really like the creepy old dude at the beginning. Yeah, I mean that's going to be me when I'm an old man, checking out college girls, and then when they look at me, I'm like, blah, 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 blah. In the package of the game, underneath that little tiny package of likes, there's a big manila envelope full of dislikes.
Are we comparing wieners?
You've got the big package.
Oh, I don't have a big package.
Neither one of us has the big package. Yes!
Woo!
Small weenies
Small
unite.
weenies and beans.
I'm going to go ahead and take this.
So this is more of your section.
You just go ahead and, I don't know, watch another movie. Alphabetize something. I did not like the pacing. The pacing was way off for me. There were a bunch of scenes that were way too slow. And one scene that's too slow, okay. Two scenes, but at this point, the 73 minutes felt like 3 hours to me. It was just, it was so fucking slow, I could barely stay awake. And part of it is that I haven't slept much in a week. Part of it is that it's early in the morning and I don't have enough coffee. But mainly it was just that it was boring.
There's a slow pan and shot, which is really cool, but it went on for too long. Cut that in half, it would have been more impactful, I feel like.
You thought the pacing as a whole was okay. I thought it wasn't. We agree that there were pacing issues. So,
yeah, sure.
We're still friends. The video game inspired graphics, I thought were so cool. They were beautiful. Made no sense to this movie.
No.
Because there were no video games in this movie. There was no video game references in this movie. Had this been a video game movie, those would have made sense. But since it was a board game movie, I think it would have made more sense for the opening title sequence to be board game related, not video game related. I hate. He
hates it!
Peter Pan. Sorry. You ever seen Hook?
Yes, I have. Blues Traveler! You talking about that song?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great song.
I love Blues Traveler. I hate shaky cams. I hate them. I hate them. Fuck you with your shaky cam. Get a fucking steady cam. We have spent years perfecting steady cam technology. We have no budget, and we have a steady cam. That's not true. We have a camera on a tripod. I hate this. This, I hate. Don't do it. There is very, very rarely a good time. And there was one moment in this movie that it made sense.
Right.
And it was a POV shot of someone getting murdered.
Yeah.
That made sense.
That made sense.
Most of the rest of it, the one in the beginning after the dude's head exploded.
Yeah.
It was just obnoxious.
Yeah.
Fuck you with that bullshit. Knock it off.
It's my turn now. I hate shaky cam too, Adam. It drives me crazy. Stop doing it. I don't like it. Don't do it. We agree on that. All right. I just wanted to fit in.
You know, we have to edit that. And now we're going to have to watch the shaky cam. Most of the characters were as annoying as we are.
Yes.
I hated them all. I was rooting for the board.
Right. You were bored during this movie.
Oh.
Yeah, the board we wanted to win. And it got some of the best kills in the movie with the exploding heads.
The singing?
Oh,
Fuck you. Fuck that whole character.
And what the hell is with manatees?
What the fuck is with the manatee?
What are manatees?
They're like, they had video clips about them through the whole movie. Why? Fuck you. That made no sense. And it was dumb.
And even the very end, over the credits, it was manatees.
I wonder if it was an in-joke, kind of like the ravioli.
That could
but
be.
At least the ravioli was funny. Okay, and this is something that bugged the hell out of me. I don't know if you even noticed it.
I didn't.
They have to kill 24 people. The board has a counter, tells them how many people are left to kill. Based on what we saw in the footage, including the animated portion, they killed one person more than they needed to. The body count was off by one. When your whole movie is about needing to kill a set number of people, you damn well better keep track of the number of people you need to kill. Now it becomes an important thing because the one person that they killed at the end, at the very, very end, didn't have to die.
He's obviously the more, Yep.
I am.
All right.
I'm much more.
Why don't you give your final thoughts on Game of Death, Adam?
I have seen everything in this movie done better somewhere else. And this movie was not necessary. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 8.
Well, hot damn,
and
baby.
You're lucky I'm in a nice mood right now because you almost went lower than that.
I enjoyed this considerably more than you. So I will say, it's not a great movie by any stretch. But I found it to be mindless fun. Sure, there's a lot of stuff that it could do better, but, it's a lot of gore, a lot of blood, sweet practical effects, it's a cool concept. It's just, it was dumb. It was fun for me. I don't know. I just enjoyed it. I didn't love it by any stretch, but, I'm not going to go 2 out of 8. I'm going to go 6.5 out of 8 because it pissed Adam off and that was fun.
Did you honestly give it half of the point just because it pissed me off?
Yeah.
I think a good chunk of the movie I watched like this.
Yeah, show them. Look at him. And I'm sitting there going, if you like what we're doing, like and subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
And burp with us.
Yeah, come check us out on YouTube, which is where you are right now. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button down below.
Yep.
I don't know if it actually does shit for us, but literally everyone else on YouTube says to do it, so you know the drill. Fucking do
We
it.
want to fit in. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, I don't care. Just do it.
Yeah, check us out over on Facebook.com/StoopidMovies.
Yep. Instagram @StoopidMovies, @Dr. @TheHorrorPunk. You can email us if you want us to watch something that you got. StoopidMovies@Outlook.com. So.
Oh, before we go get a board game. Get a board game like Monopoly, one that folds. It's got to be one that folds, not one that... Get a folding board game. Stick your wiener in it and just bang it shut. And then send a picture of that to Rob. He's starting a collection. Oh, I just keep seeing boobs over there.
Oh, yeah.
Whose boobs are those?
Zombie Island Massacres.
Oh, that's a good movie.